everybody, Tekking101 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon White, part number 34. So last time we didn't do much of anything, really. We just got up here to Twist Mountain. We went around, and actually I did do something, though. I went back to the Desert Ruins, or like the Desert Resort. It's in between Castelia and Nimbasa, and to see just if there's any items there that I skipped over, because that was right before I went on that hiatus, you know, so I didn't really get a chance to go there. So I went there just to see if there was anything. I doused a little bit. I found some, you know, proteins. I found some ethers and revives and whatnot, but also what I found for Punk Hazard was the black glasses. Now, thanks to you loyal listeners out there, you informed me that the black belt isn't until Challenger Cave, which I'm just glad we didn't skip over it. I'll get to that later. But until then, I equipped the black glasses to Punk Hazard to increase his dark-type moves until then. So, yeah, other than that, there was a couple trainers along the way, too. So, you know, like, Punk Hazard gained a level. You know, he got to level 40. Some other Pokemon might have grown some, you know, just a random level or two, but not really a big deal. So yeah, this is Twist Mountain, and most of the Pokemon here are going to be ground and rock type, and I think some fightings as well. So I think we're going to switch out Blackwing to be for our front runner there, because I think level 40 is going to be our next real goal there, which means I'm probably not going to be using Azula that much. But then again, it's a mountain cave anyway, so probably not anyway. Oh, hey, look, it's Clay. I missed you, Clay. How you doing? Oh, Matthias. What a surprise seeing you here again. I was inspecting Twist Mountain. Okay. The two of you seem to be a bit more rugged than last time I saw you. Little bit, anyway. Okay, that's nice man and the cowboy telling us that we're rugged. You seen Team Plasma coming by after all the trouble? We and the gym leaders met up, and we have... You guys met up? What is that? Like, do we have, like, a gym leader summit? Is this like the Kage summit from Naruto now? He's like, we band together to fight against the evil Akatsuki or Team Plasma? I don't know. So they're hiding under a rock or a mountain. Get it? Because we're under a mountain right now. Yeah, it's you gotta love that though in this generation where we got instead of police, we just have the gym leaders just kind of taking over their position as the FBI of this universe. Bye, seeing you unattended minors in this massive death trap, which could very well be inhabited by Team Plasma. And I'm just gonna walk off in the opposite direction. I think we're gonna get roped into it before we know it. Oh, Sharon, you poor sad kid. It's a freaking Pokemon game. The kids are the ones that always get roped into it, you know? You know, we could be just walking along and just not minding our own business and like, hey guys, there's a fire next town. Well, we got to go check that out. We got to go solve the problem. Okay, so it's raining. That's neat. Yeah, this is Twist Mountain. It's really cool. It looks a lot different from all the other mountains we've seen up to the Pokemon games at this point. We actually get to see inside of it. It's kind of like a construction site. I don't know. They're going to be having the Olympics here in 2016. I think they have some time ahead of them. You know, the Univode region was really proud of finally getting it. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Clearly, they need to repair some of these bridges. But yeah, we got a revive, so that's a posi, I guess. That's a positive. Oh, by the way, something really kind of big that happened to me this week, because mostly we're just going to be grinding this episode anyway. We're not really going to be doing much of anything, really. Okay, that's nice, I guess. Not going to be really doing anything that extensive. So I finally found out what that Twitch Plays Pokemon was. Like, I can't, like, for the past, like, 2-3 weeks, I've been getting it all over my freaking, my Facebook and my live streams. Like, Tekking, have you seen Twitch Plays Pokemon? Have you watched it? Do you like it? What is it? And I'm just like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, what is it? You know, I don't even, you guys explaining to me the Twitch Plays Pokemon, that's just, like, random words. I know that, you know, putting Twitch, I know Twitch is a video streaming site for video games, and, I know what it is, but I don't know. I mean, there's hundreds of different Pokemon LPs on there, probably. It's like a mainstream streaming site. Say that 10 times fast. But, you know, I finally looked into it, and what... Oh, shit. We're glitched. Great. Hold on. God, I love my glitches. This is what I get for Boldore, you know? Because I betrayed their brethren, every single Boldore for the rest of this game is just going to want my head on a pike. Or on a stone, I guess I should say. But yeah, they all killed me. He's like, you betrayed our ancestor, Toph. Toph is their Jesus, and I betrayed him. But anyway, so Twitch Plays Pokemon, though, all it really is it's a Let's Play of Pokemon Red. However, the guy that set it up, I guess he coded it in such a way where the chat box in the stream will actually be used as a controller for the game. So therefore, if you use, if you type up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select, whatever, like the controllers on a Game Boy, they'll be sent into the game and used as controls. Now, so this seems like a very interesting concept. It really does. Like, it's kind of like a group Let's Play. Now this is kind of like, you know, like you have like a group of like a couple dozen people and you're passing the Game Boy between them and you're just trying to finish the game. However, it became a little bit more interesting when a couple dozen people started joining, and then it was a couple hundred, and then it was thousands, and then it was tens of thousands, and I'm pretty sure it got close to 100,000 at some point. Probably over that. Of all these Pokemon fans trying to play this game. Now, as you can probably imagine, hundreds of... Oh, a freaking Throw. In case you're wondering, Throw is... he always looks like a rock fighting type to me, just because the way his body's all chiseled out. I think he's just a strictly fighting type, and he kind of has like his brother Sock, which Sock's a lot freaking cooler. We'll probably see him later, because somebody else is probably going to use him. But yeah, so as you can probably imagine, with 100,000 people trying to play one Pokemon game, plus there's a delay between the commands, so you tell Red to go left, to go into a building, you know, it's probably going to, by the time the command actually goes through, you're going to be like 5 yards, you're going to be 5 spaces away, probably. But, yeah, so you can probably imagine, though, 100,000 people trying to play one Pokemon game, it would be a massive clusterfuck. And hey, guess what? It was a massive clusterfuck. You know, just because it was just nonsensical. I mean, the damn thing took 2 weeks to finish. 2 weeks, 15 days, I think actually no, it might have been 16, to finally finish playing Pokemon Red. And, well, first off, I gotta give them props for the fact that they just managed to do it. Although they kind of had to use some other mode they had to introduce. On the normal mode, it was essentially impossible, because you figured there's, like, puzzles and crap. There's no way you can get through if just everyone just typing random stuff in at the same time. But, yeah, so they managed to finish the game in 2 weeks' time frame, which is an insanely bad record. I mean, even if you don't dedicate your entire, like, let's just say you dedicate, like, just, like, 2-3 hours a day to play Pokemon Red, you can probably, if you know where everything is, you could probably finish the game in probably 2 or 3 days. If you know where everything is, if you don't really care much about collecting that many Pokemon, you could probably finish the game fairly quickly in a speed run, in just a couple of hours. But now this game is, yeah, so it's 15 days. But the interesting part wasn't just the actual game, because like I said, a lot of it was just nonsensical. You know, like Red just running around in circles, bumping into trees, accessing the menu, going through all the items. Yeah, that's another thing, too. You can't buy items, essentially. The mart is impossible. Just the act of healing a Pokemon is essentially, you know, very difficult here. Okay, and... Oh, okay. I was worried there for Blackwing. I didn't want him to die there. He's actually doing really good, you know. I guess the bad luck run at being a Ducklet, I guess, ended there. Because, yeah. Anyway, so going back to the Twitch Plays Pokemon, which is probably what I'm only going to be talking about in this episode, because it's been on my mind recently. So, the thing that was, oh man, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, Twitch Plays Pokemon. Okay, yeah, the thing that I liked the most about it, though, was because it was this massive cataclysm, this massive just jumble of random shit together in a Pokemon game. They kind of had an idea which way to go, but just the act of getting there and doing it was just so difficult, so confusing. Like, Pokemon would learn moves or use moves on Pokemon that, you know, obviously were ineffective again and again and again. We lost a lot of battles that honestly even the most like 5-year-old Pokemon trainer would be able to solve, and some stuff just didn't make any damn sense. So the Reddit community, I believe, banded together and they kind of made their own religion/mythology around the crazy messed up shit that was happening. And I'm not going to go into it here. Go watch Jay Witt's video, because he actually made like a top 10 list, and that's how I found out about it, because the Jay Witts is my, you know, the guy that obviously knows everything about Pokemon on YouTube. He might actually be the most subscribed to, you know, Pokemon fan on YouTube, because he makes some really good shit. So I found out about it from him, and yeah, it was a really interesting experiment. I really wish I would have gotten to be there on the original Red, because they're playing Pokemon Crystal right now. I think they're like 2 or 3 days into that one. I've been following that pretty good. I'm actually watching that right now as I'm filming this. And, yeah, we're in Morty's gym right now in Ecutech, and anyone that's played it in Ecutech, you know that... Oh, look, it's a Cubchoo! Sorry, I completely missed that. Oh, sorry, Cubchoo, I killed you. Yeah, Cubchoo's an ice type. It's got a little runny nose. It's evolved form, this kind of beast. But yeah, so I'm literally just watching our character, our avatar, fall into Morty's pit of darkness again and again and again, because we're on anarchy mode right now. And going back to, you have to go check it out to see it. But it's just it's a really interesting project there. It's like a lot of the stuff they came up with for the mythology. Imagine like Neanderthals, okay, back in the day, the dawn of mankind, right? And they're just hunting along the plains, you know, killing bison or whatever, and they see this mountain, and at the very top of the mountain, there's like a perfect spiral pattern, you know? And obviously the spiral pattern got there just because of happenstance and like the rock formation and soil and rock erosion and stuff. But obviously the Neanderthals aren't aware of those things. So they're just going to be like, oh, Rock God, ugh, we must sacrifice something to Rock God. And yeah, so that's basically how it is in a nutshell. You know, because like we're coming up with stuff that's like insanity here, really, for like reasons why this crap happened. But yeah, that's my opinion on Twitch Plays Pokemon. Really, some really clever stuff that the Pokemon fan base came up with there. I really hope you check it out. Alright, so what are we doing now? Back to the actual game I'm playing. Ooh, another Boldore. Yay. Okay, yeah, these guys are, they're a blast, really. I'm sorry I killed your brother. Okay, well, I didn't kill him, I just kind of betrayed him. I'm sure that, that random hiker I gave him to out in the woods will treat him very well. There's another one. Or not. You know what? Screw it. I'm just solar beaming this thing. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it! Nuclear death! Oh shit, right, freaking sturdy. You gotta love sturdy. You could drop a nuke on the freaking thing and it would still manage to still be alive with 1 HP. Oh man. Do you like my new backdrop I have for these episodes now? I thought the original one with the Zep Chrome, which is like plain white, I thought that one was kind of getting old, so I decided to change it up with this backdrop of Unavo. I mean, you can't see all of it, but I mean, hey, at least it's a little bit more colorfully diverse than the other one. You kind of see Reshiram's crotch sticking out there underneath the video, so apologize for that, but yeah. That can bring up a time-tested question, exactly how do Pokemon mate, because, yeah, that's a little curious. You know, I always have to wonder, like, you know, like some little kid has to get curious about that. Some little kid that drops off his Ditto and a freaking Wailord at the daycare's got to ask his parents, like, it's like, I'm breeding my whale or something, and you know, the parents would just be like, what? It's like, how do they work, Mommy? Like, some kid has to ask that. You figure. I wasn't really a breeder when I was playing Gen 2. I didn't even know it was really a thing. I just thought the daycare was a place you leave your Pokemon for them to level up. I didn't really know about the whole eggs things until later. Yeah, I was an idiot. I'm not really an idiot. I just wanted to play the game. You know, I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the side stuff in games back then. I just thought, okay, the plot of this game, collect a bunch of monsters, and then use them to fight other monsters. That was basically the plot of the game. I didn't really look at anything else. Ooh, a Dust Cloud. Oh, shit. No Dust Cloud. I really need to get a freaking Dust Stone. I got a freaking Everstone earlier. I need just to get that freaking Dust Stone. I think there's one in Maelstrom Cave, which we also haven't gotten through yet. Yet we just passed through Maelstrom City. So, yeah, ooh, I maybe should, yeah, maybe I should switch out here before, yeah, my, Kamina dies at the hands of his evil half-brother. And, yeah. I think he actually gets really close to learning, Earthquake, like the granddaddy of all ground-type moves, pretty soon. Galdino, oh yeah, because we can use Flame Burst for that, so, oh, right, shit. Oh, man. Galdino, you know, we need to grind with you some more. Oh, little side note, people keep complaining that I haven't been using the EXP share. I don't think I have the EXP share yet. I was looking in my key items. I don't think I have it. So either there's one point in the game where I just skipped over it and I never got it. But yeah, honestly, I don't really, like, with the EXP share, basically, I used it in X and Y all the time because they kind of fixed it in that version. Ooh, PP up, that's actually a good thing. But, you know, with this game, it's just like, it's an emulator, you know? It's not like I'm playing it on my DS. If I really need my Pokemon to level up that badly, I'll just use a freaking action replay code. Is that cheating? Yes, but my LP, so, yeah, that's how it goes. Which I'll probably be breaking out next time. Alright, another Boldore. Man. Wait till we get to the Gigalifts. The Gigalifts are gonna curb stomp me. Be like, you killed my grandfather. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Boom! That hiker turned out to be a Pokemon torturer. That Boldore is now being used as his, you know, he sculpted the Boldore down to make it into a coffee table. The most kick-ass coffee table ever, though. I should probably come... Oh, we got Learn Earthquake! Yeah, Earthquake! Now, get rid of Dig. I mean, Dig's a cool move and everything, but Earthquake, you know, that kicks about 5 times more ass. Alright. Ooh, a Doctor. Bring it on, Chopper. We need your medical expertise, actually. I was going to waste a bunch of revival herbs just now, but yeah, probably should fight you. Actually, I'm going to switch out with, yeah, Excalibur. That should be a thing there. because everyone else is pretty much either ineffective or broken or something. Oh, but going back to the Twitch LP, I don't want to keep doing that because this episode is pretty much... I might as well just name this episode Twitch Mountain. Get it? Because, you know, Twitch Mountain. Anyway, one of the best scenes from Pokemon Crystal that's happened so far for me is that we actually managed to get to Morty. Like, we're still falling down his freaking gym as I speak right now, but... We actually did manage to get to him earlier in the day, like 3 or 4 hours ago. I guess we had Democracy mode on, and we managed to get through the path, and we managed to get to him. We had 3 Pokemon that were left. We had our Feraligatr, which was level 36. We had our Togepi, which is like level 11. And we had our Eevee, which is like level 21. However, Eevee is pretty much useless because normal type, and that's a ghost gym, obviously. So, we go up to Morty, right? And like I said, it's impossible to buy any kind of potion or any kind of healing items. You know, we just can't do it. It's just not going to happen, you know? So we don't have any of that. So we go against him, right? Okay, Feraligatr takes out the Ghastly, but I think the Ghastly... Morty has a Ghastly, a Haunter, a Gengar. I think he has 2 Gengars or 2 Haunters. One of the 2. It doesn't matter. We only got 3 Pokemon before we died. Anyway, so Feraligatr got cursed. Because, you know, Ghastly used Curse. We managed to defeat the Ghastly, but he throws out a Haunter next, and Feraligatr dies because of Curse. And we're thinking, okay, oh shit. Well, Eevee's pretty much useless, so we throw out Togepi. Now, level 21 Haunter against a level 12 Togepi, right? Oh shit, which one do I go in? Okay, clearly not that one, so I guess we're going into this one. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, hold up. Is that... It's another Everstone! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Oh, gotta love those things. Anyway, so we're fighting against this thing, right? And obviously, anyone with a brain, you know, Togepi's attack, special attack stats, especially at that state, they really kind of suck. I mean, Togetic does a little bit to help him out, but he's a freaking Togepi. You know, there's no way he's going to be able to beat this freaking thing. So... He uses Metronome, because that's like the only attack we have that might stand a chance. He might do something effective with Metronome. If nothing else, he might be like inflict a status ailment. You might be able to put him to sleep, might be able to burn it or something. Guess what? Metronome. Fucking Sacred Fire. So we have this little tiny egg guy, which I think we named Prince Omelet. He's like our savior that we hatched from our egg. And he breaks out freaking, he like ignites himself on, it's like freaking Gohan from DBZ, you know? He's little tiny helpless little child, and then he just goes ape shit and just like, boom! So Sacred Fire did not kill the Haunter, but it took a huge chunk of his health down, and he also managed to burn it. And it was eventually that burned effect that actually managed to kill the Haunter. The Haunter, I think, used Curse on Togepi as well, killing him. And then the Haunter went down, then we got the Gengar. It was Gengar versus Eevee. And the Eevee clearly did. It was a deadlock there for a little bit because the Eevee was normal and Gengar was Ghost, obviously. But I think the Gengar just used Curse on Eevee, and the Curse effect eventually killed us anyway. So that's how we lost against Morty. But that was like a freaking high point because everyone's just like, oh, Togepi's not going to win. Holy shit, freaking Togepi! Sacred Fire. That was beautiful. You know, that had me laughing. So it's moments like that I really like that stream. Moments like that, like in a once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, I tell you. Alright. So, who's next? What should we do here? Yeah. I wanted to do a thing with Azula. And the thing with Azula that you guys are probably going to hate is that I'm probably just going to teach her like 3 electric type moves. We're probably going to keep Flame Charge, because even though we have Galdino around... Ooh, please be it. Screw you. Even though we do have a Galdino, you know, for a fire type, I still want to keep Flame Charge just as a backup. So right now, we have Stomp, Thunder, Shockwave, and Discharge. But I also want to teach Thunder, for obvious reasons. I mean, Thunder's like the big move for the electric type, so we got to teach it Thunder. And I also kind of want to teach him when he gets Zap Cannon. I really want a Pokemon that learns Zap Cannon because I freaking love Zap Cannon. It's just great. So you guys might not, you know, like that, but you know, sorry. That's just probably how I'm going to go. That's why I usually like picking Pokemon that are monotypes. I mean, that are not monotypes, like that are dual types. Because look at Kamina. Kamina's Steel Ground, and yet he can know a Ghost type move with Shadow Claw. So I like to have diversity, you know. Best case scenario, I like to have Pokemon that have 4 different type moves. You know, I'm probably going to teach... I want to teach Blackwing Ice Beam, but I don't think we get the TM for Ice Beam until after the Elite Four, so that might be a problem. I'm going to try to teach like at least one Ice type move, or at least some other type move aside from just Water or Flying. That's why I got Coil you know, I taught freaking Excalibur Coil, because everyone was like, oh my god, Coil's like the best move Excalibur knows, you need to teach it that. And I skipped over it and I teached it. I was like, okay, well, got a second option to learn it. And Coil's pretty cool, you know, I leveled up there. But yeah. I have to come clean here, and I kind of feel like bad. I'm kind of deceiving you guys, but I have to just throw this out here. What I'm recording right now is actually not when I'm playing the game. See, normally I turn on my recording, and then I turn on my game, and I just play the game, and I record as I'm playing the game, because, you know, it's in real time here. The recording today was messed up. I was trying to use my new microphone, and it just did not work right, so the recording was really messed up. It, like, distorted my voice extremely. So right now, I'm just playing this on my editing software, and I'm just narrating over it, trying to remember all the stuff I brought up. So there's my cell phone. So if something happens in the game that I'm not, son of a bitch. What the... Thank you, Casey, for exploding my phone. That was really nice. Yeah, my friend Casey's iPhone, apparently, when she sends a text to... Team Plasma, you don't have enough time for this. Get the hell out of here. But anyway, yeah, I usually record in real time, and that's clearly not the case now. So if something happened in this LP that I didn't comment upon, that it looked like I would be commenting upon, I probably did. I just didn't have a chance to, because I'm narrating here in the backlight here, so I apologize for that. But this is just a grinding episode for the most part in Twist Mountain, so I'm glad, if this was a gym battle, I'm going to go back to doing the normal recording sessions I do when I'm fighting against Bryson, because obviously, yeah, that can't be done there. So I apologize, but that's how it goes. So, yeah, no double battle there. Thought we were going to have one of those. But Sharon's just going to stay behind, I guess, train in the mountain. Meanwhile, I guess we're going to go out and take those guys on, and they're disappeared. Alright, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to end the LP right about here, guys, because we're going to be getting to the new gym. I think it's Bryson. He has, I think it's like ice or water or something. He probably doesn't have anything that important. Anyway, so next game, episode, I guess I should say, we're going to be doing that, and hopefully... we'll record it normally. This is literally like the third time I've had to record this episode going through Twist Mountain. First time I forgot to turn the sound on for the game. Second time we had the microphone problem, and now I'm doing it again here. So yeah, I'm just kind of sick of freaking seeing Twist Mountain. I just want to get through with it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, Tekking101 signing out. So see you next time, guys.